Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. This is like a breath of fresh air, man. Your boy is finally at the new complex. Vegas is over. Moving out of the old apartment is over. Thank you for the memories, but now it is time for this new chapter, and it feels so good. It's like a breath of fresh air, for real, to finally be getting back in the groove of things. Every single chapter in life you have to embrace, right? Think about your life like a book. You got to embrace every single chapter because there's something to learn in every single chapter. So what I'm going to do today, even though we're still in the groove of things, still setting up, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the apartment, and I'm also going to show you guys a little bit of the complex. Make sure to drop a like before we get started with this little walkthrough. This is amazing, man, for real. So we got the complex gym. It was only a one-time fee for the year. I still got my gym membership at 24 Fitness, but I'm starting to think I'm just gonna utilize a lot of this gym because it basically has everything I need to get in an optimal training session. It's OD. This is literally one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I was on top of when it came to looking for a new place. Having previous experiences, living at different apartment complexes, I wanted to make sure that I could utilize the amenities of the complex as much as possible. One of those things being training, because wellness is such a big part of my life, so I wanted to make sure that the facility was on point, you feel me? Because you have some of those complex gyms where it's like, y'all got a gym, but do y'all really care about fitness? You know what I'm saying? They only got the weights up to like 40 pounds, they got like 2 treadmills, and then maybe a couple machines, a couple accessory machines. This gym is completely different. You can literally have a full workout in here. And it's something that's really important to me, maybe not to others, is a lot of lighting. So anytime I train, I always think about a lot of lighting because it just brings like that vibrance to the workout, that energy to the workout. So with all these glass windows, it lets so much light in at the gym, and it just makes the workout that much better. So first is gonna be the cycling room. This is amazing to me because I'm big into strength and conditioning, and to have this own separate room to where you can get in your cardio on the bike, warm up your lower body, and throw something on in the TV. This whole room is just for cycling. And of course, you have this open area, so if you wanna throw down your yoga mat, do your mobility in here, you have the space. You got your accessory machines. Now, typically, I'm more into free weights, but they have like the accessory machines I would use for the most part. Medicine balls, super crucial. Can use those to work on my stability. Look at the aesthetic, right? You got the all black, very dope. Leg press. Quality machines, heavy duty machine. The lat pull down. The reason I love it so much is because this is elevated nice and high. Me having very long arms, I get a nice stretch so I can get that full range of motion when I'm using this machine. Quickly, you have the cardio section, which is facing outside. Dip bar right here that you can move up and down. Super cool, like the monkey bar feel. You can do pull-ups on here. If you want to do some hopscotch, you can hop in and out of these boxes. Or you can work on your agility, your quickness, right? Athletes have this flat surface right here, which is great for like step ups or box jumps. Another pull-up bar, which I love. They have pull-up bars around the whole rig. So if there's more than one person in the gym, everybody can get it in. They got one of those big ass fans up there. You have flat bench that you can move up and down. Free weights up to 70 pounds, variety. And you have a Smith machine over here. I usually don't use a Smith machine, but I mean, you got it. Cables right over here. I was doing chest flies with these the other day. You have this beautiful barbell over here, but very weird at the same time, because this is not your traditional barbell, because you only have this piece right here. You don't have that at the bottom. So you could only use it for this right here. Now I'm about to show y'all the pool, and I actually have the pool view from our apartment. So yeah. You have a ping pong table. So it's looking like your boy's gonna have to order some pallets on Amazon. That way I can have the homies over and we could play some ping pong by the pool. Right over here is another area where you can just sit and chill. They have 4 different TVs, so if you wanna watch a game or something like that with a bunch of people, you could do that. And then we have this beautiful pool. So check it out, man. What's up, Lil? Gang. Left the previous apartment that some of you guys got familiar with for about 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. When I first moved into that apartment, it was my mother and I. That's why we got the 2-bedroom apartment. Then when my mother moved out, it was just me before Hisela moved in. So for a while, I had an empty room in that apartment that was collecting major dust. Not literally, maybe, but it was dusty because there was nothing going down in that room. I was literally just using it for a storage room. Also in that area I was in, that was more South Houston. Now, if you know anything about Houston, Texas, South Houston is like, especially where I was like the Mecca of Houston. That's where I lived previously, right by NRG. That area is extremely too much. There's a lot going on over there. It's not like the best environment over there because there's so many people. It was just a lot. Like, it was polluted because you're in the city. There's not much nature. There's not really any neighborhoods. It's just highways, food places, and stores and stuff, right? You're literally in the city. And being from the suburbs, I'm like, okay, I want to live in the city. And it was a great experience, obviously. But where I live now, North Houston, the Heights, I can still get to South Houston very quick. So if there's anything I want to do over there, I can easily do that. Now the change, because we wanted a better environment, right? It's just like, okay, we're not going to pay this much for an area that just is not the best, right? The area wasn't the best, especially the complex. Like, that complex completely fell apart year after year after year. They were not taking care of the complex. A lot of Airbnbs were taking over the complex. So obviously people have less respect for the place because they don't live there. So they kind of treat it like a hotel. You guys can just imagine, it was a mess. So we had to skedaddle out of there, you know what I'm saying? So we are in a completely new environment. It's like a family-friendly environment, all new faces, very friendly people, and I am so happy to be here. Like, wow. To be completely transparent, I'm so glad we're in September now. August is one of the most difficult months of the year. I feel like of my life. It was so challenging. It was a period for me to just level up and embrace everything that was coming my way. You know, there's something called the habit of ferocity, and it's about rising to the occasion, right? Rising to the challenge. It's like Kobe hitting the game winner in the 4th quarter. You got to be able to rise to the occasion. Whenever you deal with something, difficulties in life, you got to rise to the occasion because it's not something that you can't handle. You can handle this. You have to just make it through. And that's the message that I needed all of August. You know, with the move, a Vegas trip for 4 days, that's a lot of money, right? A Vegas trip for 4 days, coaching, making sure I'm still making money, creating content, putting out videos. We have goals over here. My relationship, family, there's just so much different things going on. So that's why I said it's like a breath of fresh air right now, because it can finally come down from all that for a period, meditate and focus on this next chapter. So I am so happy to be here, and I am so thankful for every single one of you that have been rocking with me just along this journey. Some of you guys were like, oh man, like the old place. I remember so many things at the old place, and it made me feel good because there was so many videos created in that old place, and there's gonna be so many videos created here and in this next chapter of my life. And thank you for rocking with your boy, Jeroy. Thank you so much. This is going to conclude the video. Can't wait to show you guys more. As always, stay true to self, and I will see y'all in the next one. And remember, your boy is far from niche.